Sup YouTube, my name is Davion and welcome back to the channel. And so today we're going to be continuing with Alan Wake 2. Last episode we basically went to we investigated crime scene more. We went to the police station. We went to Bright Falls police station and basically we were basically attacked. And so now, from what I could tell, we need to go back to the lake or somewhere and find Nightingale's body, or what's left of him, and just put a stop to him. So anyway, we're going to continue where I left off, and there's no better time in the game than today.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Alright, heading back to Cauldron Lake.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
Yeah, you do that. I guess
I need
we're not
to
gonna be
come
doing
clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders.
really.
You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Oh,
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Oh, he's connected, all right. Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Yeah. So where exactly are we? So we're right here. There's Cauldron Lake shore, but I guess all of this is Cauldron Lake.
Whoa.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Right.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder.
Really?
How's it going?
Yeah.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's
Coffee World?
Sauna ja vihto. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. We probably got it.
Well,
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can
we're
you
trying
tell
to
me about
talk
your
business.
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
bureau? My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all for now.
Well, thanks for the conversation.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never mind rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Maybe. That's why we gotta take a look around. Because there's always a clue. Is that
We've
an
seen this
arrow?
symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Alright, Casey. Good luck. Be safe. Because I really want you to make it through this story.
What is that? Seems like these aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
the witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Nightingale. Profiling.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Probably that big tree that we saw earlier.
witch's ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
Yep. So we need to find. So we got to go that way. First, let me do this case thing.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut. This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods.
I came here earlier.
But I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Yeah, I came here earlier without even thinking about it.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
The fuse is in place. I don't know. Is there something around here? Like a fuse box around the side of the house or something? There it
The
is.
fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This one looks good. People should really stop littering though.
Sure. But at least we found a fuse now. So I will be collecting currencies again. Or the thermoses will help me save. Oh, that's neat.
Another
So,
page.
There it is.
Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Really.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of a ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
more. Let's do some profiling, man.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Let's go back to the crimes. So it's this way. So just continue down this path, and I make a little, I guess, a right and a left. Oh.
Christ!
Well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow, wait.
General Thor!
Are those shadows protecting it? There's darkness surrounding that thing.
Alright.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Yep. And defeated. I don't know why I went to check this out when I shouldn't have. Now I'm still gonna go check this out. Another page. I need to get that. Something at the, what was that? Check with lady for the counter.
store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Well, that'll have to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.